Okay.
Sure. Okay. So, these guys here, these light brown, red-looking ones
Right.
that just bit me.
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't hurt. Anyway, those are called red sexlinks or red stars. And though they lay a brown egg, a large brown egg, every day of their life once they start laying.
Huh.
And then the darker colored ones, like this girl here, that's a Rhode Island red. I have two of those. They lay an extra large brown egg every day. But those are dual purpose birds. They're actually, you can use them for eggs or meat.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I have a couple of them, because I have a rooster and I'm letting him mate with them. And then I have these silkies, these white ones with the little pom-poms on them. Those are silkies. And they don't lay but about 100 eggs a year. And they only lay you a small, which you will see in the dozens, a small cream-colored egg.
Huh.
But there's no white. It's all yolk. You'll notice that when you crack them. And they are they're a heritage bird. They're a pure breed. And they have black bones, so they are an Asian delicacy. But they also, all they want to do is be mothers. That's why I have them. So they're going to sit on the eggs and hatch the eggs and raise the eggs for me. So I'll be able to give them
eggs? Their own eggs?
the eggs that I give them.
Oh, from
these. Any of these that lay an egg, because I have a rooster, they're all fertile.
Gotcha.
So any one of these, I can give her the eggs to sit on them, and she'll hatch them, and she'll give me. So if I give her the white eggs, she'll give me either these lighter colored ones. See the ones with the big red combs on them?
Right.
That's a light brown leghorn. It lays white eggs, large white eggs.
The one farthest away at the moment.
And way back there is the rooster.
Right.
And two more of the light brown leghorns. And then this white one here is a white leghorn. Now I had two of them, but a fox got one of them. And it also lays a large white egg. Now this pretty little guy right here that looks like an eagle kind of,
right,
or a hawk, that's called an Easter egger. They lay multicolored eggs. They can lay you a blue egg, a green egg, a pink egg, a white egg, a cream colored egg. It depends on how happy they are and their mood. Will depend on the color of the egg that I get from them. That other one that's kind of a grayish,
right,
is also an Easter egger, but that one's known more as Americanan. And that's the pure breed of the Easter egger. So these guys are a hybrid. So not all their eggs will hatch. But that Americanan one over there, her eggs will hatch.
Okay, how many of the eggs that they lay do you try and have more chickens? And
I haven't done it yet, because all these are not even a year old yet, except for the ones that are way in the back.
Okay.
Those girls are a year old. These are only 6-7 months old. So they gotta, once they become a year old, then I'm gonna start using them for the breeding process.
Huh.
And then I'm just gonna give one of the silkies, like 6 or 8 different eggs, and let them hatch them.
They rotate their butts on the right egg to keep them all warm.
They'll sit right on them all day long. You'll actually have to give them a little bowl of food and water.
Because they won't
Because
move.
they won't get off of them. That's the reason why I got 3 of them. Because sometimes one will let the other one sit on them for a minute while she goes and eats and drinks. If you have more than one. That's why I have 3 of them. And what I'm going to be doing once I start doing the hatchery part, or letting them raise them, and of course then all the roosters will go in that coop back there, and they'll get fattened up, and they'll be sold. Because roosters are fryers.
Oh, all right.
They're a meat bird.
Huh.
Because the rooster is your bigger bird. It weighs more. Like my rooster back there, he's probably 15 pounds.
So how long have you had all these chickens?
I've had the light brown leghorns for a little over a year now. I got them back in May, so a year, May.
Huh.
So a year, yeah, it's almost a year and a half. And then I've had these guys.
The one back there looks like a house almost.
Yes, that's the. I started with that little tiny coop.
Right.
That I bought from Home Depot. Then I built that coop.
Huh.
And then I bought all these other chickens. And I knew that wasn't going to be big enough for all of them, so I built this coop here. Now this coop here will hold up to 80 chickens.
Gee. What is your goal to have for chickens?
What I have.
Oh.
I just plan on keeping some hens to when these hens stop laying eggs,
Right.
then they will go over to become food.
But how long does a chicken lay eggs for?
They average, it depends on the breed, but most of them will lay eggs pretty much most of their life.
But what is their lifespan?
They live to be about anywhere from 6 to 15 years, depending on the breed.
Oh.
The ones that lay the more eggs, you know, they're more
Daily
productive,
eggs?
they live not as
Shorter
long.
lives.
Right.
Okay.
And that's about all I really know about them. I keep reading every day, though.